Howdy everyone, ScottFree4all here. Let me make sure my levels are looking good. Yeah, they look good. How's everyone doing? Hey, it's good to be back. I took a couple weeks off to just be with family, get some things done, take a nice break. I'm well rested, ready to farm. Probably gonna have to get used to, playing the game again, because really been away from it for a couple of weeks, but I hope you're doing well. We are on the ScottFree4all PC dedicated server. You can join me if you like, if you're watching this live stream live. Details are down in the description. You're going to start by joining my Discord, and there's also a link on how you can join as well. Why don't we get into the game? Give me a second here. Let's see. There we are. Okay. Here's what we're doing today. I didn't know if anyone was going to be joining me because this was last minute, so you guys don't have to apologize if you're not part of the live stream and we're wanting to be. I am going to do contract, and it is here on field 6. We're going to harvest these sunflowers, and it's something that I can do on my own. Truthfully, we've got some beets on our own beet field that need to be harvested. That's something that we could do. I don't want to do that one on my own, though. I'm going to rely on you guys to help me out. So I'll probably coordinate that ahead of time. If you're interested in doing that, just stay tuned. Just watch my Discord. That's where I'll be doing stuff like that. Let me get a little bit of coffee. Hey, it's Corp Nut. How am I doing? I am doing fantastic, Corp. How are you? I keep hitting my microphone with my hat, so I'm going to pull this back a bit. Yeah, I missed you guys. It's good to be back. And back in the game. Let's see. I have something set up. Let me find... Here I am. Yeah, so our farm, just is right there, just in the distance. And... I thought we'd just drive over there a while we talk. You've got your coffee too. Oh, is there lag? Oh no. Things are fine over here. If it gets real bad, Corp, just exit YouTube and relaunch it. A lot of times that helps. I know it used to help me quite a bit. So I have been busy. You haven't really seen me around much. I'll tell you, I've got some good news. I've got some great news, exciting news. I have gone on and on about my desire to travel to New Zealand, and that it's been on my bucket list for years and years. Well, folks, I bought my tickets to New Zealand last week. And I have a date on the calendar, and I'm going to be spending almost 2 weeks in New Zealand in the month of November. So that is exciting. I hope to vlog my travels so that I can share that with you guys. So more on that later, much later, probably just in a few more months to come. Yeah, I'm excited, Corp. I've also been corresponding with Argsy from Argsy Gaming. Most of you know who he is. He has been very helpful in my planning the trip. And we have also promised that we're going to meet up somewhere and meet in person. I don't know if that's going to, end up on a live stream or a YouTube video, but I'm hoping so. So more on that later. Still a lot to plan. Let's get this unfolded. All right, the field is right here. It is surrounded by just ginormous drainage ditches. But I think I could get to it up here. So let's head up this way. I already have a carting tractor and my auger wagon. I also have the 18-wheeler over here as well, so we can get this crop sold. Time to share a beer with Argsy and Chinook. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I haven't talked to Chinook yet, but I'm gonna try to meet up with him as well. I think he's in the Auckland area, and that's where I'm gonna be flying in. So, plans that I do have confirmed is I'm going to do a 7-day guided hiking tour through the South Island. So it's going to be like a lot of the mountain ranges like that you see in Lord of the Rings, all of that. Yeah, very excited about that. Oh, I need to unfold this too. So yeah, I just got my reservation in with those guys, and they have contacted me. And yeah, excited about that as well. All right, I'm just gonna dive right in here. Just cut right in. And it looks like I have, let's see. Let me set this up. I'm gonna go ahead and just set this up. Steering assist, yep. Headlands too, that's fine. Show lines, that's fine. Cruise control, deactivation. I'm gonna say automatic. I think that's a new feature. All right, and there we go. So I can put on my cruise control. When I get to the end, it'll automatically shut off, which is kind of nice. Wow, that is really loud. David Patton. Howdy, David. Good to see you. How have you been? Great to have you with us in the live stream. Just a second. I'm going to see if I can switch my my sound. Let's go over to, I think it's under settings. Center general settings. No. There is, I know that there's a sound. Center game settings, maybe. No. Where are you? It's not under graphics. Nope. I thought it was here. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just... There it is, sound. Okay. Let's see. Vehicle volume. Let's turn that down. You know what? Let's just turn down the master volume. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, that's better. All right. You saw me playing Transport Tycoon. I did. When was that? That was probably a couple weeks ago, Corp. Well, it was Transport Fever 2 is what it's called. Yes, I did play some video games. I just took a break from Farming Sim. I was playing that. I was also playing Railroader, Corp. I kind of dove into that. I probably spent 12 hours playing that game. I know that you like to play that game too. What else is new today? I know you love that game, Corp. So I have my 2 PC live streaming set up. I actually have 3 monitors here. I promise you, I am going to do a studio tour, and I'm going to do it soon. This is one of the things I wanted to have done before I did that studio tour with you guys. So look for that here in the next, I'd say the next month. I need to straighten up my studio a little bit. Like behind me, you can see it's a little bit cluttered. I currently have my electronic drum kit is a little bit in disarray. I was moving it around, so I need to get that all plugged in, set up. There's some additional soundproofing that I want to do. Whoops. I didn't have my head down. Let's put the head down. Am I going to run into that tree? Of course I am. All right, well. We'll come back to that. We'll get that when we hit the second header. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lines. Don't really want to look at those anymore. So you can see we've got some... I saw that we have some islands in the way. Is that true? Yeah, here they are. There's the power lines right there. Oh, I did it again. There we go. Yeah, those are pretty much the 3 games that I play. I play Farm Sim, and wow, I'm still not locked in. Hold on. Now we got it. Farm Sim, Transport Fever 2, and Railroader. I'd say 99% of the games that of the time that I'm spending playing games, it's one of those 3. Your FS25 is corrupt. Oh no, Corp. Yeah, that's what you do. Just reload it. You'll be fine. Was it the latest patch that corrupted it, or was it something more on like your end? I can't see. Okay. Oh, I'm hitting the tree. Let's get around this tree. I'll try to keep the camera a little more grounded. Now that I've turned the sound down, I feel like I can do that without blasting you and me away. There we go. Yeah, the PC server was offline. I don't know, maybe because of the patch. Maybe because the patch came out while I was away, maybe everything went offline. Anyway, I had to bring it back online today, so I'm sorry for those of you who were looking to play on this server and couldn't find it. That is why. Space Engineers, Project Zomboid, FS25, and War Thunder are your main games, and Railroader from time to time. Okay. The last patch hurt you. Yeah. I heard it was not it was far from a flawless patch release on Giant's part. Let me see what I can do to this microphone. Excuse me if I'm making a lot of noise when I do this. Need to get it like aimed more like right into my face hole so I can you guys can hear me better. What else is new? I've got tickets to a Texas Rangers game on Saturday. First baseball game of this season. So excited about that. I don't even know how the Rangers are doing. As far as like win-loss and so on. I don't have a lot of hopes for them. You know, hold on. Is there... I want to see, can I play with the height adjustment on this, maybe? No. All right. No worries. It's just really, it's sitting really high. I wonder if that's because of the sunflowers. See, it only goes up and down that much. Isn't that weird? See? So I don't know what's up there. That's why I was having a hard time knowing if my header was down or not. But now that I know, I'll just take a closer look at it before I head in. I'm going to turn down my volume for you guys on the game just a bit like that. You know what? I can do this. I've got a volume control on these headphones, so... Oh, that's better. That's much better. All right. It's not blasting me away now. Can you guys hear the game sound okay? Whoops. I came out of lock. Let's fix that real quick. Okay. Now we got it. I must have hit a button or something. So it is an early morning. I got out in game. I got out here to the field about 5:30 this morning, and just before I went live, I realized it was just a little too dark, so I fast forwarded to 6 a.m. It's April, so yeah, the sun is up. We are harvesting. Your new pickup is running well. Lovely. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of you in that pickup. A little envious, I would say, I guess that's the correct term. Here's what I'm going to do. You can see this field is a little bit irregular. There's actually a little farmhouse here. What I'm going to do is going to ignore my my guidance steering template, and I'm just going to cut off these two little arms. We're just gonna do that, because why not? And let me just get going. Due north. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this little farmhouse, but I'm guessing you can purchase that separately, or maybe it comes with the field. Don't know. I'm also guessing that it's purely decoration. Yeah, I don't think it's anything more than a decoration. At least I don't have your payment. Oh, that's true. I tell you what, Corp. Since you say that, my very last car payment is in May. So I have exactly one more car payment to make, and I am done. I tell you what, that's going to feel good. I don't know what I'm going to do with all that extra money. Well, I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to save it. The financial advisor talking here. Of course I'm going to save it. How are we doing? We are just over 54% full in the combine. So I've been telling myself I'm going to be vlogging all my travels in New Zealand. One of the things I need to do is I need to practice vlogging. I've tried it. It is much more difficult than I had assumed. It's certainly more difficult than making a gaming video, I'll tell you that. I have the equipment for it. That's one thing I do have. In fact, I purchased a brand new camera lens for my Sony camera. that goes from extreme wide angle to extreme zoom. So it is an all-in-one lens. I can put that bad boy on my camera and really not even have to take it off. I probably will though. I've got another lens that's higher quality, but much more narrower zoom range. That is kind of an everyday, call it a kit lens, I guess, because it's kind of lens that comes with a kit when you buy it. I also have a very extreme wide angle lens that I'm going to use for some astrophotography. I'm hoping at night, if the night's clear and there's not a lot of light pollution where we're staying, that I can get some photographs or time-lapse video of the night sky, of the southern stars, which I have never seen before. So I'm excited about that. Let's see what we got. I'm always worried, since I've got my chat over here now, I'm worried that you can't hear what I'm saying when I have my head turned over here. They have some cool steam railroads in New Zealand. Oh, do they? That's interesting. That's good to know, Corp. I had no idea. I considered taking the passenger rail. The problem is I don't have, if I were spending, say, like 3 weeks there, I probably would. But my time is pretty precious. So I'm just going to be flying when and wherever I can. I haven't told Chinook this, so next time I see him, I'll let him know. My southern hiking adventure, it begins in Queenstown. So I'm going to be flying into Queenstown Airport. And I know Chinook has done some live streams on his Microsoft Flight Simulator, flying into or out of, maybe he was out of Queenstown. It's a rather extreme experience because it's nestled in the mountains. So I'm going to get to experience that in real life. So that'll be kind of cool. I may go a little short today. I may not go the full 2 hours. I'll try to. I just have a lot going on later this afternoon and this evening, so. And I thought I would have got more done before the live stream, but I did not. No fault of my own. I think I just put too much on my to-do list. In fact, on my list I had washing my car, and I'm gonna have to do that another day. So I've already been taking things off my my to-do list. All right, where are we? We're 73%, and I just missed that little bit. I'm gonna try to get that. Let's get in here a little closer. It's not very fun to watch, and I missed it again. I'm not gonna worry about that one little stalk. All right. Here we go. You need to run. All right, Corp. Great to see you in the chat. You take care, my friend. I hope that we'll get to farm together here soon with the multiplayer. I think I'm back to my regular Monday, Tuesday day off schedule next week, so I will see you guys next Monday, Tuesday. All right, Corp. Yeah, I normally live stream on Mondays, as you are probably aware of. I had to work yesterday, so that's why you didn't see me yesterday. The reason being, I had requested this Saturday off for some family event. It is that time of the year when my siblings and I work in my parents' flower garden. We do that each year for Mother's and Father's Day. And so that is going to be the day. And then after that's over, that's That's when I'm going to go to the Ranger game. I'm going to go with my brother and his wife, so we should have a good time. Hey, it's Travis S. Howdy, Travis. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Travis, we are doing a sunflower harvest contract here on the ScottFree4all dedicated PC server on Frankenmuth map. And these sunflowers are moving along. We are a little over 80% full in the combine. Shouldn't be too difficult to contract. One little wrinkle is the sell point is... Let me get the map up while I explain this. So the... back out here. Here's our contract right up here. Our sell point is in the extreme other corner of the map. So it's going to be a bit of driving. I'm probably just going to use the good old AI worker to get that over there. And that way we can continue harvesting while that happens. All right, there is another headland here. So I'm going to lock into that. And I do have the header down. Good. All right. Let's get here in the cockpit. I'm going to grab some more coffee, so you guys mind the wheel while I'm gone. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Yeah, I said mind the wheel. I realized combines don't have wheels anymore. They just have a big joystick, really. Well, this one does. This one has a wheel. Never mind. Scott, we're at the end. Let's get... There we go. And lock in and... header down, and there we go. All right, we are back in business. Oh, I realize I've got all my settings to European. That's from when I was on the Spokova map, the Polish map. So we're in euros and hectares and kilometers per hour. Hot. Whew. Whew, I forgot. And I burned my mouth. That's not fun. It's gonna be one of those days, guys. Hey, Mr. Gyro, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. And I need to put the header down. Let me get turned around here. There we go. You're doing good. Glad to hear that, Gyro. Gyro, I didn't realize it until today that the server had gone offline. I'm guessing it did that because of the 1.7 patch that dropped. I don't know. I'm thinking so, though. Yeah, it was the update. That's what I thought. Let's see, we're 93% full. We better get... let's go get something to empty this out. Where are we? How far are we? You know what? We're not that far. There's our 18-wheeler, and then our combine's on the extreme other side. You know what? We'll just we'll deal with it. It went down after the patch. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry about that. I was away. I didn't even fire up Farm Sim the whole 2 weeks I was taking a break. Gyro, I don't know if you heard me. I did finally book my New Zealand trip, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to go in November, and I'm going to go I'm going to meet up with Argsy while I'm down there, and hopefully Chinook. I haven't coordinated with him yet, but I'm gonna. Whoa, and we're full. All right. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. All right, let's go jump in. I tell you, there are so many vehicles on this map. I'm just gonna run over here. Ooh. You know, let's just go ahead and put it directly in here since I'm not carting alongside. I'll just put it right on in here. And I think I can, yeah, I can, there is a place to jump the drainage ditch over here. That's what we'll do. Look how there's the long grass in the bottom of the drainage ditch. That's super cool. All right. Right about there, maybe? Oh, I'm too far away. I was gonna get cute, but I missed it. Let's do that. That should work. We're there? Nope. Now we got it. Oh, actually, I probably could have stayed out there. Yeah, it will be a great time. Did I update the mods on the server? I have not. I'm gonna need to do that. Yeah, I haven't updated mods on in my personal folder or online. But thank you for reminding me to do that, Gyro. I don't know if I can do that tonight, but I'm going to make a note to do that in the morning. And we've got somebody joining in. It is Gyro himself. Excellent. Welcome into the server, Gyro. Okay. Let's run and get in here. And let's get running again. There we go. Man, don't you hate it when you burn your tongue? It hurts, and then everything tastes funny for a day. And I'm going out to eat tonight, and food's gonna taste weird. Coffee is much cooler now. I can probably turn my lights off now. Yeah, that's better. And I think I have reset my graphics settings. Either in the game. In fact, you know what? I bet that's what it is. Whenever there's a patch, I always have to redo my graphic settings. But also, I think I may have changed settings in my NVIDIA game card driver, the control panel, because I saw that there was a problem, and so I set it back to like original factory defaults, which I think is okay, but I don't know. Thank you for that Discord link. Oh, you know what? Let's see if it's going to come to us. Nightbot may be out of commission. I may need to go revisit Nightbot and say hello again. That's all right. There's a link in the description of this video for those of you who have not yet joined my Discord, but want to. That is the first step for joining the ScottFree4all dedicated servers. One of which is this one. It's on PC, it's on FS25, and it is PC only. I think I said that. The other one is still FS22. It is It is FS25, and it's crossplay as well. Gyro, I do have the I think it's the Xeron tractor, and it is it's got the auger wagon if you prefer to do that, and it is just up the street. I don't know, you can see it right there if you prefer to do that instead of the semi. It's really up to you. And what I'm gonna do next is, and my display just reset again. Yeah, I definitely need to reset my settings. Something's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna clean up this little patch here, and then I'm gonna get back to going up and down over here on this other side. Gyro, I was thinking about harvesting our beets, but I was very apprehensive about doing that on my own. I didn't know if you were going to be available or not, because I waited a while to get this organized, so that's my fault. But next live stream, if not sooner, we'll get those beets harvested, because I can see that they are ready. Yeah, I'm just going to clean up this patch. Yeah, you got it. And I am not in the Discord at all, Gyro. Let me see if you are. Might be nice for us to talk. Give me just a second, guys, to do that. Frankenmuth, voice chat. You know, I'm on the wrong PC to do that. I think I'm gonna have to do it over here, actually. So that's gonna be interesting. Let me see if I can get Discord used over here. Yeah. With this 2 PC setup, I am having to think where resources are. My microphone is all plugged in over here. So let me see if I could get plugged in over here. Give me a second, guys. 1 second longer. Okay, Gyro, are you in the house?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you know what, Gyro? I'm not gonna be able to hear. I am plugged into my capture card. And
That's right.
So what does that mean? You know what? It means I can do it over here. Never mind. Give me a second. Let's go back over here. Let's try it over here. Can you hear me, Gyro?
Yes, sir.
Ah, there we are. Excellent. Okay. You know what? You guys can also hear me, I bet, because I think you can. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Just a bit more, guys. Give me some voice, Gyro.
Testing, 1, 2, testing.
Yeah, so you are in my feed. I'll just turn your voice down. One more second, guys.
Whee.
This is kind of I haven't crossed this bridge with the 2 PC setup yet. So output volume, I'm gonna turn you down to about 71%. Okay. All right, Gyro. We're good now. All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
And
What do you think of the farm layout?
I had just a brief minute to see the differences from what I could remember. But yeah, I could tell it was different, and I like it. I'll need to spend a little more time perusing it.
Yep.
But yeah, I can tell that you had spent some time redesigning the farmyard and putting some new sheds down. Particularly the one that has the 18-wheeler in it, I think is like a longer, skinnier wooden shed.
Well, that's the...
Or which one is that? It was one of them.
Michigan Farm one. That's the one that is from Taylor Farms. But
okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, I just added a couple fields and added the dairy area and
Oh, that's what it was. I saw. Yeah, we've got cows.
yep, and silage and yep.
Sweet. All right, you've been busy. Nice.
Yeah. Check back checking on my cows. Oh, I still got plenty.
What time are it? It's. You know what? It's probably good that I selected this contract for our live stream because that's gonna be about how much time I have. Yeah, it'll probably take me. Yeah, it'll probably take me another hour, a little less maybe. So yeah, I think that's gonna work out. That's gonna work out well, actually. Okay, I've got that little part done, Gyro. I'm gonna swing around behind you, and then we'll hit. Hold on, before I do that, let's look at the assisted. Okay, so the rows are going east-west, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go east-west.
Okay. Did you want me to grab the other combine?
You can. Yeah, go ahead. I think we have a second corn header. If not, just go buy another one.
Pretty sure we do.
Yeah, I think we do too. Yeah, let's do that. As you know, sunflowers don't yield all that great. I don't even know if this has been fertilized that much. Let me see what the fertilization level is here. It's been weeded. It's got one application of fertilizer, so not wonderful. And sunflowers are one of the lowest yielding per acre crops in the game. So there's not going to be a lot of carding, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, go grab the go grab the Case IH, and yeah, meet me back here.
Right.
And that'll guarantee that we finish in time. Because as of now, I mean, I'm probably, let's see how far along I am. I'm maybe 30%, 35% into this contract, and it's been a good half hour that I've been doing this. So yeah, with your help, we should be able to wrap that up. And then that will give us some time, remaining time. We'll take a tour of the farm. We'll see what Gyro's been up to. He has been definitely the power user of this server, for sure. He has kept things running and very much in the black. We are close to $6 million now.
So, I've been doing my, lately I've been doing my extracurricular. I'm learning how to do map making.
Interesting. Okay.
I've got the Giants editor, and I'm learning how to do like field editing and all the other fun stuff. It's interesting.
You know, it's interesting to me too, and I would love to learn how to do it, but I can't even get around to doing all the other things that I've already committed to doing. So
it's crazy.
maybe I'll have a project or two for you to do, Gyro.
Well, I'm still trying to figure it out. I've been
like even just custom edits on the existing maps.
Yeah.
Like the Spokova map that I'm live streaming on. Yep. It would be great to get rid of that farmhouse there on the corner, so we could do something different.
Yeah, that's the part that's a little different, because I've gone through things like on how to add roads and all that, and field construction off of Farm Sim. The Farm Sim guy or whoever it is that does a lot of the mapping stuff. He's got videos on it. It's definitely daunting, to say the least. It's a whole new realm.
It's involved. It takes a lot of skill sets to get that going. You have to come up to speed on some pretty high learning curve software.
Yep, and then you have to learn how to use Blender.
Yes, right, including Blender, right. Yep.
So yeah.
You have to use Giants Editor and Blender are kind of the two big ones. And maybe learn a little bit of script language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's luckily a lot of the guys that do it a lot on their Discords and on their links, they have like
some good tutorials.
to pre-made scripts that are already built.
Oh,
you can download.
Oh,
and
good.
Use, so which is really cool. But
that is really cool.
I'm still into the very basics. So it's just
Nice.
kind of like just started learning it last week.
Cool.
Like, this would be fun. Well, I always like making farms in the game. Doing the farm builds, and I'm like, I should learn how to do some of this other stuff.
That's the next logical step. Yeah, exactly. Cool.
It's kind of neat. It'll take a bit, I'm sure. Those guys, I have a whole new respect for the guys that do it. Let me say that, because it is really daunting to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, holy cow.
Yeah, I've always respected those guys because I've got just enough of a software background that I know what's involved.
Yeah, I'm going to grab a header.
Okay. Yeah, there's all that, and then there's the whole debugging part, because as anyone with programming experience knows, you spend more than 50% of your time debugging and tweaking. The fun part, the design and the coding part, that's like less than half of the time.
You have the 9-meter header, don't you?
I think so. Yeah, I've got this one. The
one that folds up.
Yeah, yep, the Jerinhof.
Make sure we're on the same here. Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to get into it, was figuring out how to edit or correct. Kind of like Josh Gaming Joy does.
Yes.
You know, like just like
right. He tweaks a lot of things.
Goofy stuff, and it's like, it would be nice to be able to correct those when I find them, at least for myself.
He's even told me like, oh yeah, I went and corrected this. Here's what you do, and it's like, Josh, I don't do that. But if you want to send me your file, you know, I'd be happy to use it. I'm more of a just like find somebody who knows how to do that and see what they can do for me. I can tell that YouTube hates me now because I've been gone that 2 weeks that it takes the YouTube algorithm to forget about you. So I sent out my announcement on YouTube for the live stream, and then I went to my personal channel, which I kind of use as a test channel, of which, and I'm a subscriber to myself there, and I could not find it even in my own channel. So yeah, it was, I am not top of mind to YouTube, so I understand why there's fewer of you here at this point in time than usual. And I knew that was to be expected. We'll give YouTube we'll give them another couple weeks, and we'll make up, we'll kiss and make up, and we'll be on friendly terms again, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, I always get a kick out of how, like, people I follow pretty regular, and then all of a sudden, like, there's a whole bunch of people I've never heard of that have maybe 100 followers that keep showing up in my main feed stream, and I'm like, I know, where are these guys coming from? Where are the guys where are the guys I really want to watch?
Oh.
It's people that, you know, like guys that post every day and they still don't.
Yeah.
They still don't show up much.
YouTube is very different. And the algorithm is very different from how it was when I started this channel. You know, when we're like me, Farm Sim Guy, Argsy, we all started our channel during COVID. And things were very different then.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know that I could launch a successful channel today. Well, I'm about to find out because I have a new channel starting where I'm going to be posting my vlogging stuff. So I'll let you guys know that more about that once I've got something there. But And that's kind of the biggest like to-do thing for me is learn how to vlog, get some content going so that I can do that when I actually make it to New Zealand.
I don't know if you saw the post. I know Fortnite had asked while you were gone about an FS25 crossplay. I think he got a PS5 maybe.
I saw that. Yeah.
Well, Alma Missouri's out for 25 now, so I was wondering about that, if we wanted to switch that one to 25.
Okay. I will...
It'd be the same map.
Right.
Relatively close anyways.
I will... the Farm Sim guy actually owns that server.
Okay.
He gifted that server to me.
Gotcha.
Thank you, FSG. I need to just let him know, hey, FSG, can you modify that server to be FS25 instead of 22?
Do these poles have collision?
I have not encountered that yet, so I don't know. Maybe you can find out.
I don't know.
I'm going to say yes, but just bump into it and see what happens.
There would be a positive on that.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
collision.
Yeah, that's an affirmative. All right.
Yeah. Well, because I had thought about it, that or even starting one and hosting them up, the ones for us, because I'm usually more available to play. Whoop.
Uh-oh, we kissed. Well, what I'm going to do, Gyro, is I'm going to make you an admin for my server, and I will also add you to the FSG one. I have Chinook added as kind of the guy, which he's really good, but he's on a different time zone than everyone else, which is also good. But I think I just need to add you as an admin.
Well, I'm already admin on this server.
No, but I mean admin on G Portal.
Oh, to be able to log in and do the updates.
Right,
yeah.
right. So yeah, you're a server admin, but not a server admin.
Right. Yeah, I used to have my own for a while. I used to host my own server for multiplayer. During the 200 horsepower challenge, I hosted one with when Crush 2 started that.
Oh, okay.
Everybody was on. I hosted a server, and there was a couple of us on there would play together doing the challenge.
Oh, cool.
And each of us had our own farm.
Nice. Let's see. I think I'm just going to go to the other side of the field, and that way, because I think our rows are off a little bit, and that way we won't kiss them.
I'll make sure to. Okay, so I could always skip a row too.
That's all right. I'm just going to go to the other side. We'll meet in the middle.
I was hoping to sync up with you so we were like following each other.
Oh, well, you know what? Let's do that, actually.
I'm kind of follow you. And I'm coming down that way.
Okay, let's tell you what. Are you headed back the other way?
I'm coming back.
All right, I'm gonna run right behind you, and I'll.
Yeah, the blue line is like inside my header. I've noticed that a few times.
Okay.
Lately. Tapping more and more.
Yeah, I'll just fall in line back here.
So yeah, if you want to catch me at the end down here.
I'll catch you at the end over here.
Almost there. Yeah, I've added a few new fields and stuff. We've got over by one of the grain mills. We have like a couple grass fields. Okay, I'll go down and I'll skip a set of rows so that you'll be able to
go down and
just loop around.
Okay, so we'll just do like even. One will be even rows, one will be odd rows.
Yeah, kind of.
All right.
That way, because you're coming down.
Or we can do it like course play, where you skip.
Well, it does one does a 180, the other does a sweeped 180.
Yeah. Yeah. However you want to do it. You're the lead dog, so you can drive the sled however you want.
Yeah, I've been kind of checking out new maps that keep coming out, and it's interesting. Somebody recreated No Man's Land
Oh, nice. For FS25?
Didn't credit Alien Jim for it, though, so got pretty hard called out on King
Ooh. Ooh.
I mean, you can tell it's a pretty close,
Yeah.
not an exact duplicate,
So
but
it's
definitely...
So it's not a mod hub. It's a...
No, it's...
Uh-huh.
There's a lot more maps on King's mods that are... Or
Yeah.
even in itch.io, I used to get quite a from itch. From, like, CM modding and a few of the other groups that upload them there, like beta styles, and just kind of working with them. Giving some feedback. Downloaded one, and it was like the AI or neither the AI nor courseplay recognize the fields as fields.
Uh-oh. Hey, I'm gonna get one more cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Costco has my favorite coffee in stock again, so I'm a happy boy. I'm probably drinking more coffee than I should, but I love it so much.
Yeah. That's my problem.
Yum. I'm gonna be up late tonight, and I don't have to get up early tomorrow, so I don't care.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. All right, I'm at 82%, so I think this next pass I'm going to seek out the
Kind of thing.
let's see.
Okay, this is field 6.
Mm-hmm.
So if I set to field 6. Hold on a second.
I'm just using the in-game steering assist on field 6 with two headlands. If you program for that, you'll probably get the exact same bearing. What am I trying to say? Same map template. Same template as me.
Well, I should be able to call him now. I was setting the chaser bin to field 6, so he'll.
Oh, can
set to field 6 tractor weight? He should.
You can do that with the in-game AI now?
No, it's.
That's right. I forgot I had auto drive on here. Never mind. Cool. All right, we'll see what he does. You know what? I probably need to set mine.
It's field 06 tractor weight. So I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
See what he does here.
Is he going to get confused with two different combines?
No. It's whoever has the pipe out. Here he comes.
Okay,
I
cool.
told him to come to me.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna go to where I called him at, so he's gonna be a little behind me.
Okay.
If I drop my pipe out, he should come to me.
Okay. So I can do the same?
Yep. So after I unload,
I just do it in auto drive?
all you gotta do is let your pipe out. If you have 06
Oh.
weight in your auto drive link, he should come to you.
I'm sorry, say that again. If I have what?
So in your auto drive
Yeah.
setting,
Uh-huh.
you want field F-06 tractor weight.
That's what I need
And
to
then as
do.
soon as you let your pipe out, as long as I'm not out, he'll come to you.
Okay, let's see. How do I... There. Okay. So I've got it up now. I'm gonna have...
So it's in your, all you gotta do is just have it assigned.
in my settings. Pre-call level 60%. Call to unloader, yes.
Yeah.
Active
So the only
unloading,
thing is-
yes.
Right. That's for. Yeah.
Is that, am I doing the right thing?
Yeah, it's just in the your little HUD panel.
Oh.
To the side. Just make sure you have the field assigned as the field we're in. Next to the little icon, you know, where you choose your destination. You just have to have the field that you're in.
Choose my destination, so I can just go. Does it matter what mode I'm in?
Nope, you just put it on there.
Okay.
It's just so that he recognizes you're in his field.
Okay, so,
Now
F06 tractor weight, that's all I need to do?
Yep. Now just bring your pipe out.
Oh, okay.
And he'll come back to you.
Sweet, okay. I've never done this before, as you can tell.
Okay, so he's picked up, you called him.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Will he unload on the fly, or do you have to sit still?
No, he'll follow you.
All right, cool. I'm gonna put him through the paces. So let's see what happens. He's gonna run into me. You watch.
Learning new stuff, aren't you?
Yeah. You're gonna hit me. I can see it. We're on a collision course. Yep. Way to go, auto drive.
Yeah,
Close, but no cigar. All right, let's try that again.
Yeah, they're a little weird.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I made it difficult for him. He was coming at me from the other side of my pipe.
Yeah, they're...
Let's see what he does. Now he's going to hit you.
It's not quite perfect, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's headed for you now.
He's like, hi, I see you.
Excuse me.
He's like, you're my target.
Oh, he's completely confused.
Okay, just so you're aware, there's actually an update to auto drive.
Okay.
That's
it's like
that won't update automatically, because that one you have to go to their site and get it. Like
that's right.
Yeah. There's been about 9 updates since we installed it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna stay right here, Mr. Auto Drive, and make it easy for you. I am full anyway.
Now. There he goes.
Yeah. All right, let's get out and see what's going on.
Once it deals better, I think, sometimes with course play.
Oh, do I need to, I think I need to be in the vehicle, don't I?
Talk to each other. Yeah, you got to be in the combine for it to work, because otherwise it doesn't see you.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
You can do the same thing with a helper. You can use a regular in-game helper.
Okay.
And just set the auto drive channel, and he'll work the same way.
Okay.
You don't even have to be running course play.
Okay. That's nice.
Because a lot of times when I used to play on the Backroads server, I would have an AI driving one machine, I'd be driving the other, and I just have a truck assigned to auto unload him.
Okay. He's gonna have to try one more time. Sorry, you're too far away from me.
Yeah.
Let's see if he'll do it again.
He might be having a hard time with the pipe length. I don't remember if I have that tractor set for it. I think it's set.
My pipe is too long for most people. Yeah, this is like not the standard size. That's probably why.
Well, there's some settings in the actual settings for auto drive that you when you assign it, it's per tractor.
Okay, I see.
And
oh, it looks
so
like he's got it now.
Set up for it.
I think he's got it now. Yeah,
I think the fence
he's good now.
Uses a chaser.
He's got it now. All right.
Hey, Maxie.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good point.
Okay, I need to add the mod that disables the camera collision thing.
Oh yeah.
Because that's annoying. Let me make a to-do list here. So, gonna update mods.
Precision farming will be out on the 8th.
I know. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Update mods. Add camera collision. All right. All right, I am empty, and
he'll just wait.
let's get busy.
Yeah,
Is he full?
I know they had the little announcement video on the other day.
I can't tell. Okay.
Talking about the new program that's replacing the partner program, but one thing they were like, Kermit and them were talking about like, as far as bugs, you're gonna go to the bug report page and suggestions you can contact them. And the one guy that's working on the precision farming thing, he was on there a little bit. They were discussing.
Oh, cool.
But he I guess he really gets into the precision farming, so he's really excited to get it out.
Is there going to be enhancements to the FS25 version, or is it going to be more or less cut and paste?
Version 3. Well, they call it version 3.
Okay.
It's got like pulse width modulation on the sprayer, so it won't respray the same spot you already sprayed.
That's nice.
It adjusts on the fly to give the right amount of fertilizer per area, so it'll boost it if it needs to, or cut back if it needs to.
Okay.
But the one thing I kind of wish they would add is that like in the mapping they use in the background for the maps for precision farming, you have like your loamy sand and your clay and all those, and loam is always the best. But in real farming, that's what manure does. You add manure to the soil, it'll turn your loamy sand into more like loam.
So it can modify the soil quality map.
It's not in that, but it's like I've thought about writing him and just suggesting that's like, hey,
I mean, it's possible, right?
Does it give a reason to use manure?
Yeah. Now that would add to, basically you're going to have you'll have to have a state variable for every pixel on the field to account for the soil quality. Yeah, but those are just constants though, right?
Well, no, because yes and no. I mean, the fertilizer applied is based on that mapping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, just like adding a level of fertilizer or the tire track thing or anything, you would have to have the code in there where it would save it and say, hey, I've applied manure, and it would start to let's say you put it in there, it'd have to take a couple years or whatever.
I guess you could just have it over. Yeah, you could just have it overwrite that. That's true. You could just have it overwrite.
It would update it and say, hey, this field has been manured.
It would overwrite that template. Yeah, okay. I'm following.
3 applications.
Gotcha.
It would change from sandy loam to loam, or from I don't know. I mean, I'm with some of the stuff they've implemented. I don't know. I don't see where it would be impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, because of the way precision farming works in the first place, I mean, it really does take into account the field condition for application. I mean, I'm surprised there's not a mod for that yet. I'm
too. That could be done. I still want to see irrigation, both natural and artificial, be more integrated into the game as a whole. And I know there's mods out there that kind of add to that, but really the game's going to need to be enhanced to do that.
I'm trying to think which mod it is. It's
there's an irrigation mod.
One of them I follow. Remember how they had the elevated sprinklers in 22?
Yeah.
The little one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, one of the guys that I follow on their Facebook page recently, and I can't remember his name, showed an updated picture. They're remaking that mod.
Okay.
Where it's multi-segmented, and so it's going to be able to cover 40, 50 acre fields. So you'll have a central pivot, and you'll actually have a round field, and it'll swing the full size of that field.
Interesting. Okay.
So, it looked pretty cool. But it was like a multi-segmented. I don't know how it works.
I want to see when there's rainfall in the game that changes the irrigation level, and the moisture content of the field is much more integral to how fast it grows, how big it grows, how much of a yield you get.
I think there's a mod out like that now.
Kind of.
Isn't that the weather mod or whatever does that?
I need to investigate it.
Weather.
I read the description of that mod and I was dissatisfied with the level, but it does what it can. I mean, it's like I said, the game's going to need to be. There's going to be a whole nother level of complexity added to the game itself before someone can even make a mod for what I want.
There were in 22 there was Combine Experience, and Combine Experience actually added. Like you would lose yield rate or whatever in the early mornings. You had to wait till a certain dryness in
yes, I remember that.
Yeah. I tried using it a little bit because it set realistic speeds based on humidity level, and it's like, why is my combine only doing 3 miles an hour?
Actually used that mod for a little while, and then
okay,
it was too much for me, so I turned it off.
Like one of my
but it was fun.
Use a lot is like for dairy I used the enhanced mixer wagons.
Okay.
And that adds a level of realism as you dump your stuff in there, like your silage, your straw, your hay. It actually has to mix for so long.
Oh, it's not instantaneous?
TMR. It takes time, so you can't just instantly create it. You actually have to run the mixer for like a minute as it grinds everything up and puts it together. And that's like, okay, that to me makes more sense. That kind of fits.
I'm looking at the chat. David Patton, hey, you don't have to apologize. David is he's multitasking. He's taping drywall while listening. Buddy, I feel for you. I've done drywall. That is a dirty, yucky job. But it's very satisfying once you get it fixed. Once you get it finished. Gyro, you're lead man, so you keep going. Let's see how much of this I can do in cab.
If I can get this guy to come get me.
There, we got it. Your combine's running slower than mine.
That's because you're not harvesting.
Oh God.
Hey, you gotta put the head down.
This header, the vertical throw on this is like 6 inches, and I can't see it. I don't know. All right, let's get in here. See, there's the throw. That's like, yeah, but yeah, you're right. I was not harvesting, and that makes sense. All right, now we got it. Okay.
I was thinking about, I gotta find people I can turn mod suggestions into. There's two I'd like to see. One is camera rotation while steering. That was part of.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, yeah.
When you're first person.
So it's moving into the steer.
Yeah,
the camera is.
Because they have it in racing. I mean.
Yeah.
Racing, come on, dude. I hate it when he does that. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Or I can do it.
I'll do it live.
Okay, I'll watch.
He does. So what he does is when you're near the end of the field, they Oh, he's almost full.
Oh, how full is he? Let's see. He is
84%.
Yeah.
I'll have to go dump him. And the other one is like a work camera mode that you can have like an in-game monitor. Okay, this thing's full. That you can apply like a camera to. What's wrong with this? Oh, that's okay. Brake's on. My hand control brake was off. I was set to brake, and I'm trying to fight it with the foot pedal. The Hori control is cool because you got the hand control to control throttle and brake. But if you have it in brake mode, it'll fight you.
Let's see, where's the big truck? There he is. So this guy's almost full. Go ahead and fill him, and then I will send him to the sell point using auto drive.
Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen it. You've seen the mod for real GPS.
Can't say that I have.
It'll use your in-game monitor as your map in your tractor.
Oh, sweet.
And so I've been using that one a little bit. That one's kind of neat because you can actually have your in-game map on a monitor in your tractor.
How does it know that that's where the monitor is inside of the vehicle?
The mod author. Okay, it's full.
Okay.
The mod author has the base game, all the base game vehicles camera locations.
Okay, that makes sense.
But there's actually one for Hoff Bergman that the guy actually did custom for Hoff Bergman alone.
Oh, cool.
So you actually have an automatic for Hoff Bergman.
Cool.
And you just download it, and it's all the settings for Hoff Bergman.
That's sweet. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and see if we can get auto drive to behave. And
it should. It's been working pretty good on here.
Yeah, let's see. I'm going to pull up our sell point. I need to remember where it is. It's down here, which is called... It's called the Gira elevator. So we will set that in our auto drive.
Yeah, that's where our grass fields are. In our
All right, selling points. Gira elevator. So we're going to do that. We're going to set it to, we'll set it to, let's load, unload combine. Do we need to have it on unload combine?
Oh, I'm way off.
Let's do... This is going to be field 6. This is going to be... Gira elevator. And we are harvesting sunflowers. And let's see what you do. All right. And we're going to ride along. I'm gonna... Oh, good. I was just gonna go do that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I figured just...
Don't want to waste fuel.
Yeah, no, we do not. It's expensive. I thought we'd just do something a little different. We'll just ride here in the semi and see how good a job he does. I'm going to tweak a few controls real quick, though, because I don't want him to jackknife around the corner. So let's... Corner speed, all right, we're already down to 55%. That's good. That's all good. Happy about that. Okay. All right. Well, I've drunk 3 cups of coffee now. Well, I think I'm done. Oh, I love our CB right there. I don't know if I've even seen that. I don't think I've turned that far to the right to see it. That's pretty cool. All right, is he gonna do it? All right, where are you going? Let's make sure you're going to the right place. You are
you're
not.
going to the far edge of the map. He's gonna He's going to loop to your right and then loop back around and come in from the back of that silo.
Okay. Okay.
He should go okay. I've delivered stuff there.
Okay. So I'm guessing he's gonna make a right turn here. Ah, he's gonna loop around here. He's just, that's interesting. Okay. Well, that's one way to do it. I don't know why he didn't make a right turn in the first place. It could be we're missing some turn.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be coming over here to the yellow.
Yeah, he's turning now. I bet we just need to. This is the auto drive guys template.
I'll have to check it.
Yeah, or I will. I don't know if I'll get around to it, but there may just be a right turn from that direction that's not defined yet, and that's
something. Yeah,
it's fair.
Yeah, you knew about the latest change to cruise control, right?
I know that.
Patch,
okay, go ahead.
in the 1.7 patch, they changed cruise control now where it auto stops the end of the field.
Yes, I am aware of that, and I was actually testing that out earlier on in the live stream.
My God.
And it works. Yeah.
It just activated on me. I'm like, oh, that's right. I forgot it does.
It's nice. It keeps you from ending up like in a ditch on the other side of the map.
Or go get coffee and.
Yeah, and then you're like hung up in a tree or something. Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, that's never fun. It's never good. All right. I think we're coming up on our sell point. There's some hay bales in the field. That's cool. Always like to see stuff like that.
Yeah, so over there by the Gira, that giant oat field and those two grass fields belong to us.
Is that so? Cool. You have been busy.
I combined those two fields, made one. And then the two grass fields there because I need grass.
This grass field has got the bales in it right here that I'm looking. Field 40 and 55.
Yep.
Cool. And then we have the base. We have. That's the. Is that the baseball park from FS25 from?
Yeah, I think so.
From whatever the base game map was. What's it called?
Elm Creek.
Elm Creek. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Basic asset.
Yeah. All right. I'm always a little leery of these multi-hopper trailers, but it seems to be working, so that's good. Let's get out here and watch it go.
If you assign him to this field, he should come back here.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I think I'd finished baling that hay up and getting it ready, that I couldn't get back on. I was like,
oh,
because like it was right. Well, you hadn't been on in the patch, and I'm like, okay, well maybe Scott will get to it, and then you announced that you were
leaving.
And you were leaving. I'm like, I'll just wait.
If you had told me, Gyro, I probably would have jumped in there and updated it before, because that's a long time to go. I didn't even give it any thought that
it's all good.
that it would have gone offline, but
it's just a game.
And there's Cole. When is FS22 again? Cole, if you're asking when I'm going to live stream FS22, probably next week. It'll either be Monday or the Tuesday next week. There's my ride. Let me get back in. Okay. Yeah, it is time for us to get over there. Now, Gyro and I were just talking about maybe updating that to an FS25 crossplay server. That will happen at some point. I don't know if it'll happen between now and next week. Maybe to be fair to everyone, maybe we'll give it a week so that our FS22 people can can join a live stream and do a little work before we convert that over. But there is an Alma, Missouri map in FS25 that we could convert that to.
We could do a Discord poll.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Gyro. We'll probably just we'll put it to the people. We'll see what you guys want, and we'll let majority rule there. Because I know there's several people that were on FS22 that have now updated and to FS25. Because many of you were waiting to, for Giants to get all the bugs out and kind of really decide if you wanted to do it. I know some of you were waiting to upgrade your consoles to, PS5 and Xbox latest next generation, whatever it's called. So yeah, we'll put a poll in place.
Okay, I'm gonna send your combine back to the farm.
Okay. Are you done?
Yep.
Okay, great. I am
finish up the last little bit right here in front.
Okay, cool. I am headed back your way.
That's part of auto drive.
Well, tell me, are you done enough that we should just send the chaser tractor back to the farm and unload it there? It's 6.5 dozen.
So.
Yeah, it's 6.5 dozen. I'll just head back up to 6 and we'll unload the auger wagon. Yeah, so for those of you who hadn't joined at the very beginning, thank you for your patience. I did take a 2-week break from live streaming. Appreciate that. I was able to get rested and do a lot of family stuff, so that was great. But it's good to be back. I will be back to my regular Monday, Tuesday live streaming schedule next week, just so you know. And what else? My New Zealand trip is a go. I've officially bought tickets and booked a 7-day hike in the South Island. That's going to happen in November. So stay tuned for that. We've got a little time still. All right, I'm going to see where this guy decides to go. Well, he's going to go to the wait point, I'm sure.
Yep. I'm coming to you.
Okay. I guess this is the wait point right here. Cool. All right. Oh, I see you. Yeah, and there goes the combine. He's almost in the road, but not quite. Where is he going? Oh my gosh.
He's picked up on the field, I think.
He has. He's gonna do a 180 around the field first, maybe. Unless he decides to correct.
It's got something to do with
I think he's figured it out.
That's the way the course, I think, is laid out here.
Okay. I think he's figured it out now.
No, he's going to the edge of the map.
All right, Godspeed.
Oh, no, he's going the right way. I'm like, which way is he? Oh,
yeah,
right. Okay.
yeah, there's a left turn ahead.
The wrong way.
Yeah, there's a left turn ahead where he can get it done.
I'm looking at the wrong edge of the map. That's what it is.
All right, and that's everything. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss auto drive. And
I'm going to reset the store point.
And okay.
Yeah, once you get used to how it behaves, it's really not too bad.
You're talking about auto drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not used auto drive in FS22 quite enough yet. I was very comfortable with it in FS22 and also FS19. But FS25, I have not really done all of the nuances that I know it can do and have used in FS22. And especially with how it integrates into the base game AI worker, which is cool. I just haven't explored that yet. And then I certainly have not explored the auto drive map that's on that we have here. So I just don't know physically how it's laid out.
Yeah.
But in time...
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the door was open or not on the garage. I was like, I didn't want to send them to the combine parking.
Oh.
But the door
Oh,
was
you did you add that to auto drive, the parking?
Oh yeah, there's.
Oh,
there's
sweet. I'm gonna have to check all that out. That sounds interesting. Where am I? Okay.
That's the time-consuming part of auto drive.
It is.
Sorting out.
But if it is, but if you can set up all those, wait zones and parking zones and refine all of the map so that your equipment works well with it. Once you get it working like a well-oiled machine, it's really cool. All right, we will finish the contract here by delivering what we've got here. What do we have? We're 83% full. We have just under 30,000 liters of sunflowers. We'll deliver that and finish this contract, and then we'll get back to the farm and wrap things up.
Yeah, if you pull into the yard and turn your coursing on for auto drive, you'll see it all. It's
okay.
It's everywhere.
Going to be a little short on time, so I don't know how much of the farm layout we can explore now. But I'll give it a few minutes. Honk my horn, let them know I'm coming. Right. Okay, and let's see. Tip side. Let's get our tip side back to the front. And we should get a
Yeah.
Not-
So when you're done with him on a delivery, you can tell him to go to. I'm trying to think which one it is. I'm go to Truck Park 1 for Scott's farm.
unload truck 1.
Just go to Truck Park 1.
Truck park 1. Okay.
Yep. Should be.
Oh, I'm trying to unload the front, and I realize, oh, it's empty.
Yeah, it's back to channels. So Truck Park 1
Now we
is
got
Scott's
it.
farm, and
Okay.
he'll come right back to his parking spot and park in the barn.
Cool. All right.
I'll make sure the doors are open.
I'll just set that up. So
Then you can just jump back here to the farm. And
yeah,
tour
that's a
around
great
this.
idea. So
And
let's go. Scott's
back on
Farm. Truck Park 1.
Yep.
All right. Excellent. And then we got him emptied almost. Okay, let's go to next one. not getting the tip. Let's see. There we go. Now we got it. All right.
Got plenty of silage.
Yeah, I need to see what all you've been up to. Okay, that is unloaded. Let's tell the worker to head over to the farm, and let me just teleport over there. All right, I am here. And sorry for all the laggy stuff. I am still reloading everything. There's Gyro. All right, show me around.
Checking the cows.
Yeah, I'll follow you around.
So, yep, we added truck parking.
Yeah, this is cool.
3 of those.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I rearranged. Yeah, some of the stuff I know you'd seen before. We have storage. This is where I keep the hay wagon, but
Cool.
the hay stuff. But yeah, you got all your baling twine in here.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Forklift, charger.
Nice. Very nice.
And lights, and then parking for your headers.
Okay. Cool.
And then this is the outdoor. This is, I consider this the outdoor parking.
Yeah.
Plows are graders.
Yep. I like
And
it.
there's a parking spot here, so when you send the tractor, it'll come right back here and park here.
Cool. That's how I like to set things up too. I like to have the outdoor sheds for all my tillage stuff.
Try to keep a little multi-tier going, so it's
Yeah.
not all just big and flat.
Yeah.
And we'll swing over here to the cow farm.
Okay. Woo.
Still got to work on this road a little bit. Not quite perfect. So all these are assigned for to dump in your bays.
Cool.
So we got 2 silage pits.
So we've got
I don't know where the fence was.
almost 500,000 liters there. That's cool.
Yeah, we got a little
It's manure.
pit.
Yeah.
And this is a second silage pit.
A little
so
bit
we
of poo.
got 2.
Oh, okay. Oh, this has more.
This will hold exactly the amount of that cornfield that we had in the front.
Nice.
That's why the new cornfield's a little smaller, because it didn't really need that much. We got a hay
Okay.
barn.
Cool.
So got hay and straw. And this is actually a planted field, so this is
Okay.
actually planted real grass. We can mow it
Sweet.
and whatnot.
Very nice.
And then we have
And then what do we
over here.
what do we have here?
That's a multi-buy silo.
Oh, it's a buy silo. That's why there's nothing in it. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's there originally to help feed the cows. Yeah, I didn't realize it covered everything. I just kind of put it down, and then I realized, oh, it's a multi-buy. So
Yeah.
it was more when I first set the cows up. I'm like, okay, I can feed them real quick and keep them going.
I've done the exact same thing. On my New Frontier map, I basically dropped one of those for the same reason.
And so this is all the vehicles that are needed for down here. This is service bay for them.
Sweet. That's awesome. And you got some diesel here. Okay.
So you got a full thing to service everything down here
Yep.
in our cow barn.
And then
there's
we've got 20 head of cattle. Cool.
I figured I just let it accumulate.
Right? We've got some solar panels making money for us.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's a big empty spot up here. It's a good spot for it. And
Yep.
then I went through and I rounded out all the ditches.
You sure did. That's
smoothed and rounded
proper. That's a proper ditch right there. Yeah.
And so because they were awfully sharp. And
Yeah.
and,
We need to put some. Drainage pipes under there.
yeah, we don't have the decorative parts in the mod though.
You know what?
That's the stuff
I'm gonna add that because I like that.
That's the stuff I'm learning in the map editor is how to change some of that stuff. But it's so yeah. And then we've got sugar beets. These have been ready.
Yes, I saw that.
But since we don't have seasons on, it don't matter.
Right. It can just sit there.
But yeah, and then yeah, it hasn't just other than decorating, kind of cleaning things up and smoothing the edges and the auto drive and
I like it.
that's pretty much it.
I like it, Gyro.
And it's got assigned parking for everything.
That's beautiful. I don't think I've ever put in the time to do that on any map.
So this is all our planters, fertilizer, seeders.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw this. This is well organized.
And I keep everything parked. I park everything back.
Yeah.
Wash it and put it back. And I don't know. There should be stuff in the
Stuff in the silo?
We got 120,000.
We got some
meters of
oat.
fields.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, the truck's back.
And our truck's back. Let's go. Let's go check it out.
So he'll be here in the first bay.
There he is. Awesome. I like it.
And then this
Sweet.
is 1, 2, and 3. So 2's the middle and 3's the other side. So.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then there's a there's the house parking. This truck, you can just park the truck at house parking. Also
Nice.
right back here.
Nice. Got some more twine in the back. Cool.
Cleaned out the trees along here.
Yeah, you did.
Put in a
Looks
field.
good.
This is our cornfield.
Awesome. Okay.
Created this.
Okay.
And yeah, we pretty much.
I see. So you joined these two together.
Which two?
34 and
yeah.
35.
Yeah, so that all got blended.
Or wait, no, the
then-
ditch is still here. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I smoothed the ditch.
Okay. Yeah, good.
Those are all smooth.
Nice.
Yeah, this was the one field that was kind of weird shaped,
It is.
and I cleaned out all the trees along the edge and basically.
Oh,
made
I
it
see.
rectangular.
Yeah, I got you. So here's where you added to it. Gotcha. Nice.
Yeah, so originally I think it ended about right here, and so I just took out all the.
Yeah, I
trees
can
and-
see in the little PDA that
And then if we jump over to field 41, this is the oat field, and I combined 41 and 42, I
let's see,
think.
where's 41? Okay, to the south.
Down by the silo you're at. The sale.
Oh, okay. By the farm silo?
41
Okay.
and 43 got combined. So we got a big oat field. Yeah. Way down by the baseball diamond.
Oh, I thought you meant our own silo.
No, baseball diamond. Just yeah, you can teleport down here.
Oh, that's true.
Um,
Yeah, 40.
You'll see me blinking on the map down there.
Oh,
Yes.
head back over to you.
Yep. So this is
Okay.
combined.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one giant oat field,
Cool. I like it.
and then grass field, of course.
Mhm.
Is
Are these your
what
bales?
you saw. Yep.
Okay. Nice. I like it.
Baled, and then the other field over here is ours too, on the other side here. Originally, I was gonna put down possibly the dairy farm down here, but I ended up putting it down there.
I like where you put it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I like
Yeah,
it.
that's what we've been doing.
All right, guys. So there's the tour of the new state of our farm, and we can all thank Gyro for that. If you want to jump in here and contribute and get some work done, it is here and it is waiting for you to do so.
Got lots of sugar beets to do.
Lots of sugar beets to do. We're gonna hit that next week. So it'll either be the Monday or Tuesday. One will be on the FS25 server. The other day will be on this server. So I'm guessing it'll be next Tuesday. So stay tuned for that, and we'll get that done. Let me jump back to our farm.
Yeah, we're at 2 out of 8 on the second sugar beet field, so.
All right. Well, here we are, and well, I'm back at the sawmill for some reason. Okay. Let me go to Big Cam over here. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today, folks. Thank you for joining me. Would love for you to subscribe to my channel. You can just hit the little subscribe button. That's the best way to help me out. Also, next week, we'll be live streaming Monday, Tuesday. So hope to see you then. And until then, I'm Scott Free for All. I'll see you later. Bye.